Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Rick Smith Jr. Thanks for coming back over to the YouTube channel. I know a lot of you guys are at home due to this coronavirus, so I thought I would come out here and teach you guys a couple of magic tricks with some everyday objects. So let's get into it. So here's the deal. I thought it would be pretty cool if we got some everyday objects, so I grabbed some spices, some spiced salt from my wife's pantry. I grabbed a quarter and I grabbed some paper towel. That's the only three things that you're gonna need for this first trick. This one's for the younger kids, and in a moment I'm gonna teach you guys how to deal a perfect poker hand, which is going to be epic, so you're not gonna wanna miss that, so keep watching. All right, here we go. I'm gonna teach you guys how to push this quarter right through the table. Check it out. Make sure you guys grab your salt, your pepper shaker, whatever spice you could find in the cabinet. This is how it works. 1, 2, 3, magically disappears. But if you snap your fingers, it comes back. You're not impressed? Let's do it again. I'm going to use the paper towels that we brought. So I'm gonna cover our salt shaker. You ready? Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, and believe it or not, it's gone. You don't believe me? Yep, it's gone. Well, you want me to show you? All right, well, it's still there, but you know what? The real magic happens now. If you watch my hand, watch the salt shaker. 1, 2, 3, you'll actually notice that the wrong thing went through the table. And ladies and gentlemen, we have salt. So I know you want to learn how to do this, so let's get into the lesson. So remember, you need three things. You need a quarter, you need a salt shaker, and you need some napkins, paper towel, whatever you can find during this coronavirus scare. So here's the deal. Quarter goes through the table. Well, not really, because the quarter is not going to go through the table. We're going to actually push the salt shaker through the table. And it's misdirection. So watch, 1, 2, 3, nothing happens. But if you make a joke here, snap your fingers, magically comes back. Nothing happens here. So when you actually put the paper towel on top, what I'm really doing here is I'm gripping this pretty tight. Okay, I'm gripping this pretty tight. And basically I'm allowing this salt shaker to fall out, but hold light enough here that I'm keeping the formation of the salt shaker within the napkin or the paper towel. So here's the misdirection that you guys are wanting to figure this trick out. 1, 2, 3, it's gone. Not really. You look, you tell them it's gone. Not really. Here's the big reveal. When I come over here to point, as you notice, this hand goes forward, the other hand comes backwards towards my lap. Now, if you look right here, this never comes down below the table. All I'm doing is I'm pointing here, bringing it to the edge of the table, and lightly letting go of the salt shaker. The salt shaker is no longer in here, it's in my lap. So again, 1, 2, 3, is it gone? No, yes it is. You don't believe me? Look right here. I bring this back, I drop it, now it's in my lap, I come back. Now right now, it looks like the salt shaker is right there. But again, salt shaker is under my lap. Salt shaker is under my table. The salt shaker is under the table. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Tap on the bottom, and you'll notice the wrong thing went through the table. So it's a really fun trick. You can do this at a restaurant. The restaurants are closed right now, so you can do this at family dinner. So practice this trick, show your parents, have a blast with it. Now that I've taught you guys how to push a salt shaker through the table, I thought it would be pretty cool to teach you guys how to deal the perfect poker hand. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I cheat, and then I'm going to try to trick you. So here's how I would cheat. If I were to deal 5 hands for poker, when it comes to me, I would try to make some misdirection. So I would actually take the bottom card off the deck and put it right here. So I would deal 5 hands, look at me, perfect, I come down, I put that card on the bottom. Now I might be joking with them. I say, hey, did you see me deal that card from the bottom? I'm going really slow right now, but I'm gonna get a little bit faster. Did you see that one? How about this time? If I go really fast, oops, did you see it that time? And they're gonna say no. Really, because I only needed to deal 4 cards from the bottom, and I'm gonna explain why. If we were playing poker, you would see right now the joker being wild. That'd be 1, 2, 3 twos. That's pretty cool. So that person's gonna probably stay in the poker game. Over here, ooh, look at that, 10, jack, queen, king. They don't have an ace, so they're probably gonna be gone. Over here, we would have, now that's junk. And over here we have, oh, look at that, 2 6s. So they might actually stay in the game. But what you might have forgotten, I was dealing off the bottom. And if you look at my cards, you'll see that I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. So you probably noticed that I was cheating. So how do you do this and not get caught? So the cool thing about this is, while I was dealing those hands of poker, I was using the cards to come up with the perfect poker hand. You guys ready? Check it out. I'm gonna deal 5 hands. This time, I'm not gonna deal it off the bottom. I'm gonna deal it right off the top. Now I might tell my audience that I'm doing a bottom deal, but I'm doing it so fast they can't see it. But realistically, if you watch closely in slow motion, you'll see that I'm just dealing the cards off the top. This is a pretty cool self-working magic trick that anyone can do with a little bit of practice. You'll notice over here that the 5 cards that I dealt, there's nothing here. So if I was talking about a cheater, a card cheat, this wouldn't really help them. Over here, you would see that they have one of the aces, so they might stay in. You never know, ace high, that's worth something. Ooh, joker again, so there's 2 aces. And over here, nothing. So maybe the person with 2 aces would stay in, but that might be the wrong decision if you were playing with a magician. Now I'm a magician, as you guys know, and I wanted to teach you how to deal the perfect poker hand. So check it out. We have the ace of spades, the 10, the jack, the queen, and the king. That is a perfect royal flush, and that is how you deal a perfect poker hand. You wanna learn how it's done? I'm pretty sure you do. All right, let's do it. Okay, so now that you've seen how the trick is supposed to look, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And as long as you set up a few of the cards ahead of time, you're ready to go. So what you need on the bottom of the deck is you need the 4 aces. Ace of hearts, diamonds, clubs, and the spades. It doesn't matter what order, except the royal flush card, the one that you're gonna want at the end, you want that spade to be the bottom card, okay? Now we're gonna go to the top of the deck, and on the top we should have the 10, the jack, the queen, and the king of spades at the top of the deck. So now that you have the perfect stack, I'm gonna show you how to deal that perfect hand of poker. So you're dealing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands, but on your hand, you're not taking this top card, you're taking the bottom card. And you're telling your audience that this is very obvious. The gambler, the cheat, would steal the card off the bottom. It's called bottom dealing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When it comes to your turn, off the bottom. Now you're making this very obvious. You're basically telling your audience this is how they cheat, and in a moment you're gonna try to catch me cheating to you. So there's 5 hands. This last one I might go a little bit faster. I say, did you see it come off the bottom? But I really didn't, I just took it off the top. But it's something that maybe you wanna mess with their minds for a moment. So here we go. Over here you'll see that there's really nothing. So this person is out. Remember that 10 is right there. You can see it. That's the first card that we're gonna end up getting. Look at that, 2 jacks, because you know, joker's wild. So 2 jacks, again, that jack stays at the end. So now that's the 10, jack. And over here, they have nothing. There's that queen. And over here, king high, you can tell them that. And then over here, of course, you're gonna win because you had the 4 aces. So now you are ready to go. With no special movements, you are ready to deal yourself the perfect royal flush. Here we go. 5 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off the bottom? Not really, but you can tell them it was. And really say, did you catch me that time? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that one? Did you see that one come off the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, I'm just taking this top card. This is very self-working, and anyone can do it with a little bit of practice. There's the 4th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to finish it, there it is. So now when you show the cards, you say, wow, this person has all red, but all red is nothing, so that's not good. Oh, there's one of the aces, but 2 2s. 2 2s is good. That might keep them in the game. Over here, oh, there's one of the aces and 2 6s. So we have 2 6s and 2 2s in the mix. Over here, we have, ooh, 2 aces, joker being wild. So that's 2 aces. Did they win? Well, let's find out. If I did this correctly, we should have the 10, the jack, the queen, the king, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen, the ace of spades. That is the way to deal the perfect poker hand. So I know you guys are cooped up. I thought these tricks would be fun for you guys to learn and practice. I was gonna teach you guys a coin flip. And I think I'm going to, but I don't think I'm gonna do it in this video. If you have made it this far in the video and you would like to learn how to flip heads every single time, or tails every single time, I will teach you. But you have to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you can see when I post this, okay? It's gonna be coming soon. We have some awesome collaborations. You're not gonna wanna miss it. If you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you guys click the button right over here. If you want any Falcon throwing cards or regular Magic cards, it doesn't matter, regular cards, click the button to the side. If you wanna watch our video that we did on Monday, right over here. We hope you guys had fun. We'll see you in the next one.